In this video, I'm going to show you how to grow and monetize on Instagram with digital products. I'll show you how I grew Create Daniel to 125,000 followers and how I grew my second account to almost 20,000 followers. I'll also show you how I got 8,400 email subscribers. I'm going to show you how to grow on Instagram using a simple process, how to create and sell digital products, additional ways to monetize, and how to automate the process. And this is the overall process. First, you select a niche, then you grow the account, then you create a free product, then you use the free product to grow the email list, then you work on creating a paid product, then you promote the paid product to your email list and your Instagram followers, then you can add additional monetization methods, and then finally you want to systematize the whole process. In the end, the goal is to have this flywheel set up. So you get attention by creating content with reels, carousels, stories, and images. Then you deplatform people by getting them to comment to get your free product, and you automatically link them to the free product using ManyChat. Before they get the free product, they have to enter their emails, so that gets them onto your email list. And then you build trust and desire using the free product and also from email automations. Finally, you promote and deliver the paid product using email automations and hosting platforms like Gumroad or Podia or Kajabi. In the end, you want it to be the case that all you have to do is worry about creating content. Everything that comes after that should be automated. So the delivery of the free product should be automated, and then the promotion of the paid product and the delivery of the paid product should all be automated. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is select your niche. Usually the best niche is the one that you are interested in. However, it's not always the case that you can easily monetize your interests. So you need to validate the niches that you're interested in by looking for accounts that are doing well in those niches already. If you can find accounts doing well in the niches already, then that validates that it's a good niche to enter. So you need to do the following. You need to consider your interests, and a good way to see your interests is to consider your YouTube search history and the content that you've been consuming. Then you need to search for accounts in the niche by doing this. So you go to the Instagram search tab and you type in whatever your interests are. Then you look through the reels and the accounts to find accounts in the niche that are doing well. So you want to find accounts that are getting lots of views on their reels and that are able to monetize their content. So in this case, I found an account that was getting a lot of views on their reels. And then when I clicked through on the link on their bio, it took me to this page, and you can see that they are able to sell their products. And in addition to that, this is a good niche for affiliate sponsorships and also monetizing an email list. So it's a good niche if there are accounts in the niche getting reasonably good views, so at least 10,000 views on their reels. They are monetizing well, so you want to look through the links on their bios and to see that they are actually able to sell digital products. And it should also be the case that the reels in the niche are reasonably easy to create. For example, if you're interested in productivity, you could find the account Hey E Aslo, and you'll see that he's monetizing with a second brain template. And you'll also see that the reels are easy to make. These reels are just footage, and then he puts text on top of the footage, which is quite easy to make, and I'm going to show you how to make that in a moment. Okay, so once you've selected the niche, you now need to start growing the account. The most effective way to grow on Instagram is to do this. First, you create a list of accounts in your niche. Then you look for reels that recently went viral in the last 2 weeks. Then you start uploading your own versions of those reels to your own account. And then once you start having reels go viral, you keep creating more versions of those reels. When reels go viral for you, generally, if you keep recreating more versions of those reels that went viral, those reels will also get good views. So in the end, the goal is to be creating your own variations of reels that have recently gone viral, and to be creating new versions of reels that have recently gone viral for you. So if you're looking through this account and you see that this reel got 2.2 million views, whereas all of the other reels got less than 10,000 views, then this would be a good reel to make. Some important points though is that you want to find reels that are getting lots more views than the others. So if all of the reels are getting hundreds of thousands of views, then they're not necessarily good reels to make. You want to find it where most of the reels on the account are getting 10,000 or less views, and then one of the reels got like 1 million views. If one of the reels got drastically more views than all of the other reels, then it means that the topic for that reel was a really good one. And if you recreate that particular reel, there's a high chance that yours will also go viral. However, it needs to have gone viral recently. If it went viral more than 2 weeks ago, it's probably not a good reel to make. The important point here is that you're basing your reels off of proven topics. You're not just randomly creating reels based on what you think will work. You're creating reels based on what has actually recently worked. And by doing that, you massively increase your chances of also going viral, which are variations of reels that have recently gone viral. Sooner or later, you're gonna start getting a lot of views. And then from there, it's a case of, can you funnel the attention towards a well-targeted paid product? And that's what I'm about to show you. Some important considerations when making reels. The hook of a reel is a very important part of what makes a reel successful. The hook is the sentence at the start of the reel that draws people in. Not all reels use a hook. However, the reels that do use a hook, the hook is really important. You want to be focusing on easy to create reels. The viewer doesn't care how long you spent creating a reel. You can have reels where you spent only 5 minutes creating the reel, and that can go viral. And then on the other hand, you can have reels where you spent multiple hours creating it and it basically gets no views. The important thing is that you're basing the reels off of proven topics. If you're basing the reels off of proven topics, then it doesn't matter how long you're taking to create the reels. With that being the case, it's better to focus on easy to create reels. You don't want to be spending a long time creating reels if you don't need to be. You may as well just focus on very easy to create reels because they're just as likely to go viral as the hard ones. It's the topic and the hook that matters. So the thing that you really need to be focusing on is this a good topic and is this proven? Another important thing is that you need to keep your content on topic for your niche. Simply going viral won't necessarily result in you making more money from digital product sales. You need to be going viral with content that is within your niche. Otherwise, you're just going to be attracting people who have no interest in your product. The next thing is don't change a winning formula. If your reels are doing well, just keep making more versions of the reels that are already doing well. On the other hand, if your reels aren't consistently doing well, then if you keep doing the same thing, they're not magically going to start doing well. In that case, you have to figure out why they're probably not doing well and then make a change to your content. Either you need to improve the quality, so either you need to make the audio clearer if you're talking in the reels, you need to make the hook clearer. It might be the case that you need to choose different topics. The best thing to do is to look at the reels that are going viral in your niche and then to consider if your content is very different to those reels. If there are differences between your content and the reels that are actually going viral, then you need to address those differences. How to create reels. The easiest way to create reels is to just use CapCut. CapCut is a free video editing software and it's very intuitive to use, and you should just use CapCut. To create reels quickly, what you want to do is have a content bank of footage that you can use, and this can be your own footage, or you can get it from sites like Pexels. And then you also want to create a lighting preset, which adjusts the lighting of your reels so that your reels have a consistent aesthetic to them. After you've done that, it's just a case of putting the footage into CapCut, and then you put text on top of the footage based on the topic that you're creating the reel about. So for example here, all I've done is taken a bunch of footage that I've got, and then I put text on top, and then I end up with something like this. So once you've got the footage, it's very easy to make the reels because you just put the footage into CapCut and then you put the text on top, and then really that's all you got to do. And you can do it in a matter of 10 minutes. Okay, so once you've started growing the account, you need to create lead magnets so that you can grow the email list. A lead magnet is just a free product that someone gets in exchange for their email. It's important to grow your email list because you don't yet know what your audience actually wants from the paid product. So you can learn from the email list and what's working with the email list, and then you can use that information to help you when you're creating a paid product. Also, growing the email list can allow you to get more sales when you launch. It can also increase the demands that people have for your paid stuff because you can educate them through emails. And to create lead magnets, you can use Canva, you can use Notion, you can create YouTube videos, or you can create templates or stuff like that. To create lead magnets, you can use tools like Notion, Canva, or you can make YouTube videos. Okay, so the first step is that you need to create lead magnets, and they can be free templates, free guides, planners, videos, or other free resources. Any free resource in your niche that people would want could make for a good lead magnet. Next, you want to set up a ManyChat automation. What ManyChat does is it automatically sends people a link when they comment a certain word. So what you do is you tell people to comment a certain word to get the lead magnet, and then when they comment that word, ManyChat will automatically link them to your lead magnet. And then before they get the lead magnet, they have to enter their email. And you can do this automatically in Gumroad. The easiest way to do this is to use Gumroad. You just create a free product in Gumroad, and to get the free product, they have to enter their email, and then you get access to the email. You can also use platforms like Beehive, where after they enter their email, you have an automation set up in Beehive to automatically send them the lead magnet. The lead magnet should be related to the paid product. So if your paid product is a second brain Notion template, a good lead magnet would be a much more simple template, such as a budget tracker template. Once you have the lead magnets made and the automation set up to automatically send people the lead magnet, now you need to start creating the paid product. Before you make the paid product, it's important to validate that it's actually going to be a good one to make. You don't want to make a paid product that nobody wants, because then obviously you're just not going to make any sales. So you want to look at what's working for your competitors. You want to poll your audience, and you can do that in Instagram stories and by creating polls for your email list. You can create a wait list for your paid products. And if people are entering their emails to get into the wait list, then it's a strong sign that it's actually something that people want. And you can also consider what questions people are asking you from your audience. The next step is to create a minimum viable product. Basically, you want to spend as little time creating the paid product as possible, because you don't want to be spending a long time creating it only to find out that no one wants it. So this is why you want to make sure to only create a minimum viable product. Ideally, it should only take up to a couple weeks to make. You shouldn't be spending months creating the MVP. It should only be weeks. Okay, once you've made it, you need to promote it to your audience. You can do this using Instagram stories. You can promote it to your email list. You can link to it from your free product. And you can also do upsells when people download your free product. Once you know that the paid product is actually proven, then you can start improving the paid product. And then after that, you'll start getting testimonials and reviews. And then you can add that to the sales page. And then that will increase the conversion rate of the paid product. Here are tools you can make to help make the paid product. Canva is good for graphics. For hosting the paid product, you can use Gumroad, Podia, or Kajabi. If you're making a community, if it's a paid community, you can use School. School is a new platform where you can host paid communities. If it's a free community, you can use Discord. For accepting payments, either you can use the hosting platforms like Gumroad, Podia, or Kajabi, or you can use Stripe or Lemon Squeezy. For project management and also creating the lead magnets, Notion is quite good. For creating landing pages, you can use Framer. How to promote the paid product. Once the paid product is made, you should have a system to automatically promote the paid product. It should be the case that you only have to worry about creating Reels. Everything else that involves promoting the paid product should be automated. So you create Reels or promotions from your stories. Then you tell people to comment for the lead magnet, and ManyChat automatically will send them the link. And then you get their email. And then after that, you can upsell them from within the paid product. you can upsell when they download the paid product. So in platforms like Gumroad, when they're clicking the checkout to get the free product, it also shows them a discount for the paid product, and you will make a lot of sales from that. So that's a very useful step to do. And you can also have an email welcome sequence that promotes the paid product. The email welcome sequence is a sequence of emails that gets automatically sent out over the course of days that is designed to promote the paid product. So in this process, once you've got it all set up, everything in this section is automated, right? Once you've already set all of this up, it's all automatically done. And you only need to really worry about creating reels and stories and telling people to comment for the lead magnet. In addition to digital products, there are a lot of additional ways to monetize. If you're only monetizing with digital products, you're probably leaving a lot of money on the table. So it's important to add this additional monetization. A lot of these methods are very passive, so there's not really any reason not to do them. The first monetization method is coaching or high ticket services. These are ideal because you can get to a good income fairly quickly and you don't need a huge following to do it. You only need a few clients to be earning a good income. When you're just starting out, obviously the end goal is where you have a reasonably passive business where you only really have to worry about creating reels, and then you have passive monetization methods such as digital products. But when you're just starting out and you don't have that, coaching and high ticket services are a good option. You can promote them with a link in your bio and in your emails. The next way is with newsletter referrals. This is quite an easy passive income method. Once you've set it up, there's not much else to do. What it is when someone signs up to your email list, you show them a list of other emails to subscribe to, and if they subscribe to them and they engage with those email lists, then you get paid a commission. You can automatically do this using the Beehive email platform. You will earn about $1 for every subscriber that gets confirmed. Recently, email ads have started appearing as well. These are ads that you can automatically place into your emails. They are very new, but they are quickly improving, and they could drastically improve the value of email lists in the future. And this is what it looks like. So in Beehive, they'll show you an ad opportunity, and then you write the email, and then you can just automatically put the ad into the email. And then what happens is you get paid for every click on the ad. The next way is with sponsorships. When you start getting good views on your reels, brands will often start reaching out to you and offer to pay you to create a reel that promotes their brand. How much they will pay you will depend on the niche that you're in, the income of your audience, and how many views that you're getting on your reels. Another good way to add additional income is with affiliate marketing. This is where you get paid a commission for referring other products. You can promote the other products in your emails and in the free products. Some important gotchas that you want to be aware of. It's very common for people to start creating reels that are not related to their products. You want to be careful to make sure that you keep creating reels that are within your niche and reasonably related to your paid products. Likewise, it's important to avoid having inconsistent content. When you have a format that's working, just stick to that format. Another thing is not creating reels based on proven topics. It's important to always be creating your reels based on topics that are proven to be good topics. The other thing is creating a paid product that you think will work, but that is not validated. Just because you think it's a good product, it doesn't mean that it's what the audience actually wants. And this is why it's important to validate the product. The end goal is to have an in-demand product that is well targeted to your content. Its delivery and automation should all be automated. In the end, you want to have all of the following automated: the delivery of the free product, promotion of a proven paid product, delivery of the paid product, the newsletter referrals, promotions of affiliate offers, and sponsor outreach. The end result should be that you just have to focus on creating reels in your niche that have a good chance of getting good views. Everything else should be automated. If you want more, I have an in-depth course going through all of the details. In the course, there's Discord community access, detailed lessons about niche selection, what to do if you want to do it faceless, how to get sponsors using automation, how to do the upsells, 24 lessons about growth and creating reels, Notion templates to systematize the research and planning, email welcome sequence scripts, ChatGPT prompts for the emails and brand outreach, and much more. Also, I'm regularly updating the content over time. The link to it is below this video.